Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! I put this rim pod here, and if it goes off too much, then I'll turn it off. But I was just seeing if spirit would come through, because I noticed our spirit balls haven't been working that well. So I thought I'd put the rim pod there. But hi, everybody. Hi, Maureen. Haven't seen you on here for a while. Hi, Nevia, and Annie. Looking forward to the show. Hope it cools down. It's a bit probably warm here in North Carolina. A lot of places are having a lot of heat wave. Tropical heat wave. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm going to be talking about the good and the bad of August. It's kind of like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Remember that movie? Clint Eastwood. What was that? In the 1970s or something, or late 60s? So thanks for connecting. A lot of people are coming on. Angela, Rhonda, Miss Martinez. Oh, yeah. Pink and purple. Yep, pink and purple. You guessed right. Hotter than balls here in Chicago. Love your purple on your top, Debbie. Thank you. I have my third eye, and I have a big amethyst. I was wearing it today while I was doing readings, and look at the rim pods going off, you guys. Anybody here? It's going off crazy. It's probably going to drive me up the wall, so I'm going to have to turn it off. But love the top. Thank you. Thank you. So connecting, big connections this August. It's going to be a lot of up and down. But I'm putting a lot of positive things at the end. I'm going to talk about positive days to, again, not financial advisor, but good days to positive dating time, positive crypto time, positive market time. And I'm not like, doing every single sign, but I'm telling you some positive things that can happen through the month also. So instead of always saying, warning, danger, remember the robot that's on Lost in Space, warning, danger. So, Sean, I would have to, because I don't want to give you any false hope. He's asking if he's kidney transplant soon, and I would have to focus on you. That's more like a reading, but I would have to, know some things about you. What's going off, Debbie, is a rim pod. See, see how it's going off? It's a ghost rim pod, and when spirit or energy comes off, these lights go off. If you watch my ghost hunting video, if you would go to Ghost Hunting Grandmas with a GAMA, my second part of the ghost hunting in Canada, in the Mather and Walls house, you'll see it going off a lot on that one, especially on the first one. I don't know if I used it on the second one. See, look, it's going off. So love your squirrel moments. Makes me laugh. Thanks, Debbie. But yeah, so that's what's going off. So, energy or ghosts, neat. Yes. And I use this a lot now when I do ghost hunting with beautiful Diane. So the Ghost Hunting Grandmas. Check out our videos, okay? Check out our videos. We might be called to do a video. So pray that it happens, you guys. Pray that it happens. We're going to be positive on it. We might be asked to do some ghost hunting in Canada, and then it will be put on TV up there. So you guys, but you know how that goes. I've been offered so many times, 6 times, with directors, and then it goes want. So we're going to say it's positive. So check out those videos, okay? It was hard to watch. Picture was so small. Were you watching it on your phone, Sue? Is that what it was? Because I think if you do it on a computer, it's better. Les says an 8.0 earthquake in Russia near Alaska. Here we go. That beautiful little town, that little state that I keep on saying, and I know it's not little, and I know it's not, it's beautiful. Earthquakes over there. I'm telling you to look. Thanks, Les, about that. Thank you for giving me that. I'll have to watch those videos. Ghost Hunting Grandmas. It's GRAM and then apostrophe S. No MMAS. Okay, so it's Ghost Hunting Grandmas. And you'll see my picture on there. Okay. I'm also doing a live Instagram next Friday. Okay. And remember, I'm not doing a Thursday show this Thursday. I'm not doing a healing prayer show this Thursday because I'm gonna spend time with my son and his beautiful wife. So, but Friday I'm gonna be doing a live on Instagram, and This is going to be Friday night. I don't, boy, you can hardly see that. It's medium rare with Lisa, but you'd go to my Instagram, which would be psychicdebbiegriggs. Okay, go to my Instagram and you'll see me being live. She's gonna interview me, and then maybe I'll even do one question readings and stuff like that. So that's this Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And I've had a lot of people under the comments go, what time are you live, Debbie? You know, because they're not seeing me live. I'm live at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So like right now it's 5 o'clock in the Pacific time. It would be 6 o'clock Mountain time. It would be 7 o'clock Central. And then if you're in the East Coast, it would be 8 p.m. The other countries, I'm not sure. So you'd have to check that out. Hi, Norma. How you doing? House of Goosey? Hi, Norma. I love that you're watching. Thank you. Thank you. Doing readings. People that I've done readings for. Kathy says, Sue, change your font setting. Oh, thank you for that, Kathy, to help them out. Couple small plane crashes, too. Yes. I'll be talking about the things are... just had a reading with you. Yep, you did, Norma. You just did. Thank you. I don't do Instagram. Sorry, Michelle. I don't know if I'll try to save it, and if I can save it, maybe I'll put it on Facebook or something like that. But love the background. Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? My husband put that up there. Yeah, I'm East Coast. Perfect for me. Fantastic, Annie. Fantastic. So if you want to, that's up to you guys. That's this Friday, and she'll be asking me questions and things like that. That thing's going off like crazy. Anyone from Hawaii in here? Is the tsunami over? Was there a tsunami, Les? I've been doing readings all day. I haven't heard about tsunamis or any warnings. I'm not watching the news very much, so you guys have to tell me a lot of things that are going on. Will it be posted on your channel if we can't watch it on Friday? Yes, I'm going to try to do that, Teresa. I'm not tech savvy, so Lisa's going to try to help me with that. Okay? They're going to try to help me with that. And so that I can post it like on Facebook. Maybe even if I can get it, maybe I can put even some of these interviews that I'm having on a lot of these podcasts and put them on YouTube. I should try to do that, right? Yeah. Tsunami warning, I meant. Oh, okay. I thought there was a tsunami. Have a beautiful visit with your son. Thank you. Hi, Annette from Canada. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do my little bit of spiel here, you know, how I talk in the beginning, and say hi diddy to all you beautiful people. And hi diddy comes from, if you're new here, is because my next door neighbor up in Montana was a real cowboy, and he used to come over and he'd go, I just came over to say hi to Diddy to you. Basically saying, I'm just came over to say hi and see what's going on. So if you, I'm not talking about P. Diddy, I'm talking about hi to Diddy, like the cowboy, hi to Diddy. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Kathy. There's 353 people in the house. Okay. So let me do my little spiel thing that I do. If you want to get a reading from me, my website is psychicdebbie.com. Psychicdebbie.com. If you're wanting to do donations on there, there's a page on there too. Thank you for that. If you can't do any donations, I get it. Please then like, share, and comment. Please like, share, and comment. Okay. Or subscribe and ring that bell. All right. Ring that bell. So I'd love that for you. I want to get up there. I'm doing my prayers. I'm doing my, I forgot to put my salt thing here. On Thursday, I did a salt ritual kind of thing where you ask for what you want, and then you put salt on top of it, and then you put a candle on top of it, and you make it burn for an hour. So I'm going to have, more subscribers and being able to help more people. I'm going to put that in my little ritual thing there. Okay. I've been getting some beautiful postcards. Oh, I got this really cute card. I don't know if you didn't hear from it. It was from Shirley, and it says, I heard your whatchamacallit got all out of whack and discombobulated. It's a good thing we have those thingamabobs to fix your doohickey. Get well. So it's like, remember, we used to talk like that in the 70s, so I think that's such a cute card. But I've been getting like postcards and things like that. Where's my postcards at? And I'm saving them. So if you're from a different state, I'm getting beautiful postcards from people, South Carolina, even from Canada. okay? Niagara Falls, that stuff. So I'd love to get a card from you. And if you want to send a card or even a donation, please send it to my P.O. Box 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. If it's a bigger package, 1961 North C Street, then P.O. Box 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. So I love, you know me, I love my snail mail. I love my snail mail. Love the little cards and all that stuff, okay? And I think that's it. So let me do some angel card numbers, and then I'm going to talk about all the things that have been happening. I still talk like that. I do too. That's why I'm always talking like that, right, people? It's like you guys are like, what she's saying. Remember that song? Ring my bell, ring my bell, my bell. Yep, I do, Kathy. I remember that song. Hi, Montreal, Canada. Okay, so today's the 29th, and I'm doing it from the Angel Number book, Kyle Gray. Okay, and he says the 29, the number 29 means powerful goddess, divine mother energy is surrounding you. You are being enveloped in love and compassion. So connect to that feminine energy. We all need feminine energy because feminine energy is allowing and accepting, receiving abundance, love, health, wealth, spirituality. Yes, feminine energy is a big thing. I'm dancing in my recliner. Good. Wind, walker, whistle. Can't roller skate in buffalo herd. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. But you can if you had a mind to. You can't dance. Yep, I remember that song. From this angel number book, it's number 29. It means centered. Hold on to your purpose. When the swirling forces of life distract you, remember what your goals are. You have a reason to be here. Boy, that REM pod's going off really good. Focus on that and all will be well. Lie down and place your hands on your solar plex chakra, which is just, above your belly button, above your navel, and repeat this mantra. I have a purpose. I have a dream. Remember that song? A dream. I would have loved to have been a Broadway actor. My next life. Dancing. Oh, okay. Hello, Nicole. Okay, so I think this necklace, because it's really strong, I'm going to take my other stone out because I'm really hyper, as you can tell. So I might have to take this necklace off later on, okay? So let's talk about if it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary, okay? Happy anniversary. So let's see if I remembered all the stuff I was going to tell you. Okay, so things that have happened, predictions that have come true. Les has been telling me a lot of things, and I didn't even have them written down on here, so thank you for that, Les. Cyber attack, Russia's largest airline forced to delay and cancel flights, and Michelle sent that to me. Thanks, Michelle. And because of cyber attacks. There was earthquakes in New Zealand, a lot of earthquakes past New Zealand, like the South Island and off of there, but a lot of earthquakes there. So New Zealand, South Island, be careful, because I'm seeing a lot more there, and I've been saying that for a while, okay, and it's coming true. Greece is battling with 5 major wildfires. I have been talking about that for a while, and that is really a number one that is has come true, okay? Walmart, there was someone that went to Walmart, I forgot, was it in Michigan? Went in there, remember I was telling you guys, be careful in crowds, be careful that there could be someone that's, shooting, stabbing, that kind of thing. So at Walmart, 11 people got stabbed, okay? Some crazy guy went in there, got stabbed, and then this black guy, an older guy, and a younger guy kind of, this black guy, I think he had a gun, was like, move it or I'm going to shoot you, you know what I mean? And they held on to him until the cops came. So thank you for those people. The concession stands at Fenway Park, halfway through the game, they went on strike. And I was telling you, there's going to be a lot of strikes going on. Yep. A bus crashed in the Andes in Peru, 15 passed. So prayers to them. Oh my God, that thing's going off like crazy. Look at that, you guys. Squirrel, 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 but look at it. So that means we got energy around here. Or maybe it's saying, yes, what I'm talking about. I don't know. We'll see. A dating app called T, exposing 72,000 images and 59,000 posts. They let the world see them. I mean, crazy, right? So remember I was saying like cyber attacks and people were going to do, things on the internet and all that stuff. So if you are in the dating app called T, maybe you want to check and see where your pictures were exposed or your information was exposed or that kind of stuff. So check that out. Boy, he's being loud. You know what? I'm going to have to turn it off because I'm not going to be able to talk. Beep. But now you know kind of how that works when I go ghost hunting. Okay. Earthquakes in New Zealand, typhoon in the Philippines. 25 people have passed away. So let's give them prayers on that. Starlink. Remember, I was talking about this. That was another one that was check. Starlink, Elon Musk owns. Internet service went down. It had an outage and it affected thousands and thousands of people, but they put it up right away. And I think, this is me, conspiracy theory or whatever, don't, beep, you're after him. I really think he did it on purpose. I really do. I think that remember I said that before when I predicted it. I really think, and it might happen again, saying you're going to need my internet, how I could affect the world with my internet thing. So don't be surprised if another one of those goes on. It's going on. Okay. The two guys were an ex-Marine that handled the Walmart issue. Thank you, Celtics here. Fantastic. Yes, it has been a weird week, Nicole. Okay. What's the other thing here? Lake Tahoe receives snow July 25th. There's videos of it. Sure, is it more in the mountain kind of part, but they still receive snow. And I was always saying to you guys, we're going to have dates. It's going to break the record of snow dates. So Lake Tahoe got snow July 25th. Think of that. Okay. Finland says they witnessed the hottest temperatures since 1972. So that's like 50 years, you guys. Finland says they witnessed the hottest temperatures, and it's long running. This isn't just a day. This is weeks. This is months since 1972. Okay. Home sales has gone down 2.7 this year because of the costs and the interest rates and all that stuff. So home costs are going down. So we're going to be affected with that quite a bit. Okay, so airplane. A lot of airplane things. Southwest from Burbank to Las Vegas suddenly had to plunge to avoid a jet and injured 2 flight attendants. My daughter sent me that, so thank you, Sophia. A Russian plane crashed in the Amur region, killing 49 people. Prayers to that family. American Airlines landing gear caught on fire. And I think there was another incident, too, in North Dakota or something. I didn't have time to write it down. So issues with airplanes, and I'm sorry, you guys, still more issues. I'll probably be talking about that in my prediction things here. Here's some good news. Good news. Teenagers in the 1970s, they said like 75%, like seniors smoked. Now it's 0.7% of seniors smoke. So that's good news. Yay! So I remember, because I graduated in the 70s, people, we called it the back 40s. People smoking back there, they let them smoke, at least in my school. And so that was in Minnesota and that was in Arizona. So, yeah, I saw the seniors smoking. There was a lot of kids smoking. There we go. Go to the back 40. So that's good news that less kids are smoking. Some vape. Oh, that's true, Tamara. That's true. Another good news is researchers found extract from stevia when fermented with bacteria from banana leaves. I'm going to say that again. Researchers found, I can't even talk, extract from stevia plant, not the stevia sugar that's where they make the sugar, but stevia root of the plant, stevia, when fermented with bacteria from banana leaves, kills pancreatic cancer and kidney cells and helps with kidney cancer. Nature, it's wonders, right? So, I don't know if they're putting it out there where you can find this, but that's research. And I remember I was saying that there's going to be new medical researchers that are going to come out that it's going to be like, what? You know what I mean? From natural, holistic things. So they're still working on it. Another good news is the White House will release $5.5 billion into the education fund, even though it was paused or they tried to, the administration tried to withhold it, but they're making it let it go through. So it's $5.5 billion that's going to help with education, I think, which is really good because a lot of the kids need this education, or maybe it's from before school and it's equipment and all kinds of stuff. So I'm saying that's really good news. Yay. Sarah, Debbie, did you see the train crash in Germany? No, I did not. So, and I've been talking about train crashes, so I'll have to look that up. Train crash in Germany. In Germany. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Sarah. So there was a big one yesterday. What was a big one yesterday, Sarah? Oh, big crash yesterday? Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for that. See, like I said, I'm not watching the news anymore. I'm getting the information from that. Debbie, did you see the 8.8 quake off of Russia 30 minutes ago? Oh, no. Well, 30 minutes ago, I was probably doing reading still. So, no. And is that the one that's close to Alaska? Because you know how I've been saying, you beautiful, beautiful people, that the cute little state, the beautiful and cute state of Alaska, because I keep on seeing it up there. I keep on seeing that volcanic and earthquakes action to the point that it's going to affect the world. I could see where it could affect the world. Yeah. So fantastic. Thank you for that, fancy girl. And I think someone else told me about that too. I forgot about tsunami warnings for Hawaii, some Alaska, and Japan. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Okay, so there's that tsunami that I was talking about. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Yes, that's the one I mentioned above. Thanks, Les. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to, so Spirit gave me, I know maybe it's too much information, but when I take a shower, I've been telling you guys this because I'm very connected to water. When I take a shower, it's probably because my mind is like shut off and it's not squirrel all over the place. Well, I don't know. But it gives me dates, it gives me times, it gives me a lot of information. And the stuff that I'm giving you, yes, is downloaded and connecting to Spirit and all that stuff too. But sometimes Spirit, when I'm in the shower, taking a bath by the ocean, by lake, by water, anything with water, there's a very high conduit for me. It will give me kind of like warnings or signs or dates. It's like, you need to relook at this. You need to relook at this. And I'm like, okay. So, someone said something else in here. Okay, So Leela says, last earthquake in Alaska was at 7:24 p.m. Eastern time tonight, and it was a 8.0 according to the USGS, which tracked all the earthquakes in the world. Thank you. Thank you for that, Leela. Thank you. Your body naturally relaxes in the shower, and when you poop, too, Whitney says. Thank you. Ferndale, California just had a 4.5 quake 1 hour ago. See, I mean, it's just August and September. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a lot of shaking going on here. A whole lot of shaking going on. That's funny. Spirit always comes into me when I'm in the shower. Yeah. Okay, so when it came to me, Squirrel, you guys, I'm so sorry. Squirrel. So it gave me extra dates. It wants us to watch out August 4th through the 10th, but 4th and the 10th, especially around the President Trump, okay? I'm not saying that it couldn't be something else, but they showed me him around that time. And I'll be talking more on my paperwork here, okay? Then the other dates that they showed me were August 26th and 27th, okay? And they were saying that could be storms, volcano, earthquake, more that than, political or whatever. But I'm not saying that it couldn't be something else too, because they were saying there was a lot of shaking, a lot of it maybe an explosion, So this could be the volcano that's under the ocean that I keep on talking about, or this could be an explosion in the market. It could be an explosion, some kind of war going on somewhere else. I don't think it's that, but kind of put that on the side. Then they showed me September and October, which I'm going to mention, and I will always mention again. September 4th through the 10th, they were talking about the volcano in Alaska. 4th and 10th, volcano. Not talking about earthquakes, volcano. Or October 4th and through the 10th again. So it could be not the Trump thing, or maybe the volcano does go explodes around the 4th or 10th, maybe of October, and the president has to go to it. So we'll see what happens and if it works. Okay. So they're saying the weather and the storm this month, and I'll talk about it again. That's my first thing that I'm going to talk about. And I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot of times, but I want you to get the good news and the bad, not the bad news, warnings. Okay. Warnings. These are predictions. These aren't facts. So the 10th through the 25th, which is basically the whole month, right? But more around the 18th to the 22nd, there could be massive weather storms. This is worldwide, you guys, because wind again. Water, wind. Okay? So anything that is connected to wind, water. We could have massive hurricane, typhoons, or tornadoes. Again, still tornadoes. People are like, are they going to take a break here? And I'm like, no, they're making my nose itch. Sorry. That REM pod would probably be going crazy right now without making my nose itch. And my daughter was like, what was it the other day? She was like, yeah, there was tornado warnings in Minnesota. So the tornadoes are not done this year. They are not done. We need to be, we need to be extra careful with the flu or a virus. I feel like it's going to be more in September, but you never know. You just never know. Okay. So, if you're someone that has an illness, or you have problems with your lungs or asthma, or your, older parents or grandparents, and you're like, oh, take precautions, take that probiotics, take everything you can so that you don't get the virus or flu or pneumonia or bronchitis or something like that. That's the way I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it where people are going to go, oh, it's COVID, but I don't know if it's COVID. I feel like it could be another virus, and it's going to hurt the chest again. Okay. Hello, Hamlin from New Zealand. Hello, Kiwi. I love you too. She says she loves my channel. Thank you. Good grief. Are you Charlie Brown? Good grief. Good old cute Charlie Brown. I like Snoopy though. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the weather thing here. Okay. What could happen? All right. So the full moon is August 9th. And so again, it's connected to the air. All right. And so it's a full moon in Aquarius. So it's an air sign. So what does that mean? Sudden storms, lightning, floods, electrical. Could have electrical outlets. And this could be in a global event. Okay. This could be a global event. So I'm not just saying for the States. All right. The new moon, which is in Leo, which is August 23rd, which is a fire sign. So that could be connected to fire, leadership, drama, volcanoes, and solar energy. I looked this up because I was like, I'm trying to see to myself, okay, does that connect to that? And then Spirit's going, yes. Okay, so that's why they gave me these extra dates also. Okay, so I'm going to talk about each country and what I foresee what could happen weather-wise. Okay, so the U.S., with the full moon and the new moon from like August 7th to the 10th, August 20th to the 25th, there could be cool weather all of a sudden comes along, especially in California. Tornadoes, again, in the Midwest and the East. Hurricanes could come from Atlanta, the Gulf, going up, okay, especially around the full moon, okay. Earthquakes around California, the Northwest, Alaska, all that way up there, even Canada, all along the Northwest. I'm seeing there could be California here, because I was feeling not too good the other day, and I was like, where's the earthquake? But, I didn't look it up, and I don't think we had an earthquake. But I always, I always feel that thing. So I feel like there could be an earthquake around here, Bakersfield, Lancaster area, even Riverside, something like that. And then I'm seeing that the earthquakes could be, again, the northern part, the northwest part. Excuse me. I'm also seeing that there could be earthquakes in, what do they call it? The Madrid? In the Midwest. I'm seeing it in the Midwest, like Missouri, Tennessee, that kind of area. I'm surprised that you guys haven't had any shaking going on lately, because I keep on seeing that happening there, okay? There could also be wildfires. Again, sorry, more wildfires. We're having hundreds of earthquakes off the Oregon coast. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like that volcano that's by the ocean, not on the coast, but in the ocean, New Madrid, yeah, fault. Okay, thank you, Lori. But the one around Oregon, I'm not saying that it has to be in the state. It could be off the coast. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that being stronger. I'm not saying like Mount Hood and all those things couldn't be doing a little bit of shaking. I don't feel like their volcanoes would erupt. Again, I keep on going to Alaska, but maybe I'm just partial to it. I don't know why. If anybody lives in Alaska, it's like, maybe send me a stuffed, whatever represents Alaska. You know what I mean? Like Alaskan Husky or something. Love those dogs. Okay. Europe, August 8th through the 9th, August 22nd to the 24th. Heavy rainfall or flash floods, especially around UK and Germany. Volcanic action could happen around Italy. Again, here we go. Iceland. And there's going to be still some more fire risks around Greece and Italy, those kind of places. Sorry, you guys, especially around the new moon. Okay. Asia, typhoon potential around China, Japan, and Taiwan. Major quake volcano risk around Indonesia or Naples. Monsoon surges. Sorry, you guys. Or a big chance of cyber issues, especially tech cyber issues, because of the, what do you call it, the flares or whatever, around Asia, around the full moon, okay? So Australia, bushfires. Again, sorry, you guys, bushfires, hazards, storm around the new moon, I'm seeing. Heat wave possible around the central north region. New Zealand, again, watch out for those earthquakes. Watch out for those earthquakes, especially the southern island and out into the ocean. And then they're showing me by Auckland, but a little bit north of Auckland around that area, okay? UK, flash floods, coastal erosion possible. So like there could be massive landslides. They showed me the other day in the shower a castle. Like, how you have castles that are already falling apart, but, the stone is kind of left there. One of the, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's in the UK. I could see one tumbling down. Okay. So like a monument, a castle, some kind of building. I see it as it's already kind of apart anyways, or if it's together, then maybe I'm seeing the part that's falling apart. You know what I mean? They're showing me the end. Okay. Okay. South America, volcanoes and earthquake alert, especially around Chile, Peru, and Colombia. Amazon, please, this doesn't happen. We don't need the Amazon forest but they're showing me fires there. Okay. The electrical grid could go out possibly in through this mid-month of August. Africa, fires in the North and Central Africa, earthquake watch, please be, especially around Kenya. And I don't know if I'm saying the word right, Tanzania. And coastal storms, especially around Madagascar, they showed me. Okay. That is that. Upgraded to 8.7. Oh my goodness. And maybe that was the stomach thing that I was feeling because it didn't happen here and it happened there. So I'm going to kind of go through this really fast. Okay, so August 9th, full moon, flood, air disasters, tech disruption, earthquakes, and social unrest. August 15th through the 17th, fires, road, air accidents. So if you're traveling around the 15th or the 17th, you know what I mean? Be careful. Go early. There might be delays. Communication breakdown. Okay, that was August 15th through the 17th. August 21st to the 24th, there could be an explosive potential. Like I was saying, I saw explosions. I don't know if that means a volcano or some kind of other explosion, earthquake, volcanoes, fire outbreak, or hurricane. Okay, or it could even just starting, the hurricane's just starting at that time. All right, August 29th to the 31st, a lot of people are going to be very, very emotional. Okay, there could be earthquake, eruption, or there's going to be, or maybe a major reaction to what's going on into the world. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. All right. Lucky us in Scandinavia, no disasters. Norway, Sweden, or Denmark. And I need to get you guys in there, don't I? So Norway, Sweden, or Denmark. So let me write that down. Norway, Sweden, Denmark. I probably should put Holland in there too, huh? Denmark. Norway, they're showing me now, could have an avalanche or, like a, like a slide, mudslide, you know what I mean? Like part of a earth collapsing. They're showing me that now in Norway. Is Norway the thing that, and there might be something with Denmark with storms. There could be a storm or big waves around Denmark. Okay. So that's what they're showing me. So I'm going to say slide and Norway, storm for Denmark, and I will look at those more for you. Okay. So next Tuesday. All right. World energy. This is kind of like the world energy, what's going on. So the full moon, there could be a revolution, mass protests around. Shocking truth are going to be exposed, power exposure, truth being exposed, and this is around the full moon. Okay, so there could be the 8th, 9th, or 10th. Could it be before or after? Yes, but they're saying truth is going to be shown, and that this is not just the States. Okay, this could be worldwide. The new moon around August 23rd, there could be a collapse or a rebirth of a leadership. So like a leader could go down because of a health reason, or we take them down, okay, and that there's a new leadership, okay? There are going to be battles around the new moon. There's going to be battles around the end of August. So if you're in a fight with somebody, do not fight around the new moon. You don't let your emotions take over, okay? Especially at work with your boss, with your parents, with a teacher, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Anybody with authority over you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Calm down. Send them divine love and joy, and walk away if you can, okay? Around August 21st, 22nd, there could be a shocking twist in global power, okay? There could be airplane, there could be an airplane issue or an airspace conflict. There could be a conflict of that's ours, or you're taking something of ours, or whatever. I don't know. I'm seeing this fight about airspace. I don't know what we're trying to show me. And I don't know about airspace, and I don't know the rules and regulations of it, okay? And is it around the moon? I don't think it's around the moon. I think it's around like Mars or satellites or something like that. And it could be that Elon Musk thing that I'm seeing, okay? So there could be also twists in global power. Not saying the States again, it could be someone else, all right? Okay, so world leaders. I'm going to talk about world leaders really fast here. Putin, I'm seeing him for the month of August. Again, there could be an ill health or disappearance, and I've been saying this for a while, that he disappears. I mean, has anybody seen him lately? I don't know. Has he been around? Because they're showing me him hiding, okay? There could be a betrayal. Either he betrays somebody else or someone's betraying him, okay? And so that's where that big conflict could happen. There could be all of a sudden because I could see him doing something with the military, like we're building it up more, or doing a threat. Okay. I feel like for him, he needs to be very, very careful from the 9th through the 11th and August 21st to the 24th. Okay, here we're going to go with the president, with Trump again. Okay, or political figures. Okay, so this is not just on him. This could be around political figures that's in the U.S., all right? There could be major scandals or sudden exposure. Again, around the 9th through the 15th. I was thinking for the president, but it could be other leaders. I said before, the 4th through the 10th, okay? There could be, for the president, there could be, again, stress, especially around the heart. He needs to be really, really careful around his heart, okay? With stress, and I could see him breaking down. There could be a breakdown in loyalty. Like, oh, I thought they were loyal to us. That country was loyal to us, or that person was loyal to us. There could be a breakdown in loyalty on there, or there could be a power shift again. And that is around August 23rd. All right. Anything on Canada? Yep, I'm getting there. King Charles, I've been talking about this for a while. Health concerns may flare around the end of August, August 22nd to the 26th. There could be a royal family scandal. Again, not saying it's him. Public or royal family scandal could come through in August or into September. And I'm seeing some instability here. So I don't know if or they're going to talk about him stepping down or something like that. You might hear news of that. Okay. China. I don't know how to say their name. So I'm just going to say the current Chinese leader. Okay. Because I'll butcher their name. There could be something with the military. And again, I feel like they could go after Taiwan, especially around August 21st to the 24th. There could be a rebellion. There could be secrets leaked again. Okay. And there could be a cyber attack or a cyber shock. Okay. Canada, Mark Carney and Canada. This could be a very turbulent month for you guys in Canada. Okay. I feel like there's going to be negotiations about new terms, especially with the U.S. Okay. Because I saw that Canada and was it Mexico are going together to bypass the U.S. Okay. So that they would do the train, and so that they don't have to pay off the tariffs. Is that going to happen right now? No. But if they do this, they were talking Canada, and I mentioned this. I know I mentioned this in June when I was gone to Minnesota. I know I mentioned that Canada and Mexico might get together, or Canada and China, you know what I mean, another country. So they were saying that they would do the train, and then they would take ships and bypass America and then go to Canada because of the tariffs. If they do this, this process wouldn't work until like 2028 anyways, but I don't know if they're doing this to threaten the U.S. and saying, we don't need you. I don't know. So that could be that conflict that I'm seeing, okay? Because there could be high tension around August 9th, okay? And if you're in Canada, be careful, again, with speaking and things like that. Also, around that time, there could be fires for Canada, okay? There could be fires, and again, the west part of Canada, again, earthquakes over there, all right? I'm seeing around on the eastern part of Canada, like Nova Scotia, that kind of area, Newfoundland, around that area. Again, I keep on seeing a ship incident over there, all right? A ship incident. God, Debbie, talk. Okay, so around August 9th, there could be high tension. Don't have overheated conversations with people. Careful with your words. And then around the new moon, there could be a major announcement around Canada. So maybe it's this thing, we're bypassing the tariffs, or I don't know. It could be this big announcement for you guys in Canada, okay? A resetting. I'm seeing a resetting for you guys, all right? Will Prince Andrew write a tell-all book? I do see that, but I don't know if I would. He's not going to call it a tell-all book. There's going to be tell-all in it, but he's going to try to bypass it. He's going to try to bypass it, okay? So that it's not like, and people are going to say it's a tell-all book, but he's not going to announce it that way. But do I see him writing a book? Oh, yeah. Do I see him calling people out? Oh, yeah. And in not just the UK, not just Europe, but the States also. Yeah. Vicky said, you did say that. Thank you. Justin Warrior, arson again. Are you saying for the Canada thing? I'm seeing that the fires in Canada could be because of lightning. And it could even be drive lightning. Okay. Did I not write? Someone's asking me. Well, let me finish this out. Okay. What was I doing here? Okay. If there's a global conflicts or hot zones, that's going to be for August 2025. Ukraine and Russia, around the full moon, strongly affects both nations. There could be a cyber attack. Okay. August 9th through the 11th. I'm seeing risks being taken, so be careful around there. But around the 22nd, 25th, which I mentioned before, which is good news, there could be even a possible surprise about talking about peace, okay? Or breakthrough, or the beginning of you hearing about it behind the scenes, okay? So let's hope that happens. Israel, I could see terror threats again, military, especially Gaza and Lebanon border. I'm seeing the leadership not being stable, and I'm seeing a cyber attack again. There's a bunch of cyber attacks that are going on. People going into other people's computers, AI, all that kind of stuff. So they got to be really careful. Iran, airstrike conflict with Israel or the U.S. around August 20th to the 24th. Do I feel like that's going to really, really happen? Maybe Israel, very little for the U.S., but we don't know that, okay? There's going to be massive protesting in Iran, and there could be a leadership shift there too, unexpected leadership shift there, okay? Will the U.S. be attacked or enter a new conflict, okay? Cyber attack, yes, I'm seeing that. There's a big high chance of that from the 15th to the 24th, and that could be from China, Russia, okay, or from the satellites again, that kind of stuff. Physical attack, not so much, but if they were going to do a physical attack or threaten us or put a bomb or, you know what I mean, Russia to us around Alaska or even the eastern coast, I could see something being thrown over there. That would be around August 9th through the 11th, August 22nd to the 24th, okay? There's going to be tension in Iran and China and Taiwan, okay? So China and Taiwan, I'm surprised nothing has happened yet. So peace efforts, okay? I'm seeing some peace talk being restarted, especially for Ukraine and Israel, if political people do not try to stop it, okay? So if the political people try to stop it, then it will go into September. I hope that makes sense. QZ says a lot of the astrology of August coincides with the dates you described of happening. Okay, good. 695 people in the house. Yay. Will my drunk neighbor get evicted? Probably around the new moon or full moon. They probably will. I think they will. Patty says we had heavy rain tonight around 6. Crazy. People on the golf course behind our house wondering why they get hit. They get hit by lightning. Yeah, you got to be careful. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is going to be about the economy. I'm not financial advisor, you guys. Okay, so around the full moon, this is worldwide, emotional reaction to the market. So don't have overreaction, but I can't tell you what to do. Again, cyber tech or AI, there could be a disruption around that full moon. Something about the financial system. Maybe there's a truth being shown, like someone's taken millions of dollars off of this, or where it should have gone up, it went down. Okay. And around the full moon, there could be a spike for crypto, a quick spike around the full moon. Okay. Again, not a financial advisor. Check your financial advisor. Around the new moon, there could be leadership problems. There could be bank problems. Okay. Again, gold and silver is in favor. All right. Because they're showing me that the market, there could be a lot of corrections this month. And what I mean by when I say corrections, I don't know, maybe that's a term for other people, financial, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not using it that way. To me, corrections is it goes down really fast, but then it goes back up really fast. Or it goes up really fast and then it goes down. Do you know what I'm saying? So corrections this month, unless you're really good at doing that kind of stuff, you know, I can't tell you what to do, but I'd be like stepping back like, you know what I mean? Or having my financial advisor on there. Like I said, the cryptos, I'm seeing some shaking going on around that. I feel that I was talking to my beautiful friend Hina. I got to see her this weekend. So hi, Hina. And she gave me some tomatoes. I love tomatoes, you guys. I love tomatoes. And apricot jam, which my husband loved. So thank you for that. But anyways, we were talking about cryptos and all that kind of stuff. And I was seeing that there could be this issue around cryptos, but short term. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like burp, burp, where it could scare people. So I don't want you to think if it's this little short term thing, I don't want it to scare you. Okay. Okay. So global economy, crypto forecast for August, US. Okay. Retail slows down. There's going to be pressure on housing and debt and oil prices. Politically, it's going to be very, very unstable around political issues, okay, which could affect the economy, all right? So, again, be careful around August 9th. There could be a correction because of whatever around August 7th to the 14th, okay? Bitcoin and cryptos, there could be a spike, again, around the full moon, but a possible crash or hacking around the 21st or 24th. Also watch around the 9th and the 10th, like I've been saying before, in the August 23rd and 24th, but there could be some kind of hacking or something around the 21st, 24th for the US. UK, cost of living is going to flare. Sorry, you guys. The market is going to be really choppy, especially around mid-month. Banking, be careful with your banking, okay? Be careful with your banking over there. Your Bitcoin may gain because of a political thing that there's a distrust around the pound or the government. And so then people are going to go to the Bitcoin kind of thing. Stay AG, everyone. You're a beautiful person. Thank you, Debbie. You're a beautiful person. Stay. I don't know what Sophia is trying to say. Okay. Canada. The economy is going to be sluggish. Sorry, you guys. There's going to be the wildfires are going to cost, and it's going because of these wildfires or the wildfires that have been happening is going to affect your economy, unfortunately. And there could be a trade disruption again because of this tariff thing or whatever. All right, so that's going to affect your economy. Your market could go down around the full moon, okay? But then stabilizes at the end of the month, okay? Around the Bitcoin and cryptos, there could be cyber attack again, or there could be some kind of issue around that. There could be some kind of issue, again, something secret being shown or something like that for Canada. So Canada, it could be a little, like I said, it's going to be a spiky month for you. Europe, like Germany, France, Italy, those kind of things. Norway, Sweden. Germany may face an unexpected downturn, okay? And high inflation for Europe, okay? The stock market could likely drop around August 8th through the 11th. And slightly recover around August 25th, okay? There could be tech and manufacturing stock markets for For Europe, it could be very vulnerable. Okay, you could lose whatever. So again, check your financial advisor. Because of that, I could see crypto, Bitcoin gain popularity. Okay, because of the European being weak. Okay, China unstable again because of leadership things, something with the leader. Okay, also because of exports. All right. There could be a major correction for the stock market for China this month, all right, especially around the new moon. The cryptos could rise again, okay, but be careful of hacks or crackdowns. And I've been talking about, you guys, if there's any cryptos, Bitcoins, whatever that's connected to China, really, 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 really be careful with those, because I'm seeing hacking, I'm seeing people taking advantage of it, okay? Australia, real estate cooling down. Agriculture, because of the fires, could affect the agriculture market. All right. The stock market, gold and lithium, big gains, big gains. That gold and lithium is going to help you, Australia, more than you guys realize. Down the years, oh my God, like 2028 and 2029, people that are in the lithium and the gold, people are going to be fighting over it for that country for it. So chef's kiss to you guys that own some of that, okay? Just a prediction, though. All right. Bitcoin gains again. And anything that is backed by gold, like cryptos that are backed by gold, will probably rise also, okay? South America, Brazil, Argentina, debt and food is going to rise again. I'm sorry, mining. There's going to have problems with mining. The stocks are going to be really shaky. The market could drop early August and then stabilize by the new moon. Okay. Crypto sees an inflation. Alto coins, interest grows up, especially around Argentina. But watch out for hacks again. And okay. So key dates on Bitcoin. Let's see. It could increase around the full moon. Okay. I don't want to talk too much here, okay? Market, false news could be around August 15th to the 17th. So if you're hearing something around 14th, and I'm going to say to the 18th, there could be some manipulation. There could be false news. Really listen to it before you run over there, okay? There could be a hack or something that happens around August 21st to the 24th, okay? That could be, there could be a blackout, there could be a crash, there could be a hack, there could be a scandal. Not saying that has to happen. I'm not saying that there's going to be a massive crash. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, burp, burp, one of these things again, okay? In August 30th through the 31st, it could bounce back up again, all right? Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so good news for the financial thing, okay? Good news for Bitcoin and cryptos, if you want to. I'm just saying, the energy could be good around August 1st to the 2nd. Around August 5th through the 6th, good for tech, okay? Tech stocks. August 8th, they kept on telling me this, and I'm trying to figure out what they were trying to tell me here. That a crypto project or trade, they're saying to do, look at your cryptos and your Bitcoins. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys, you choose this yourself. Or doing some kind of trade before the full moon could be the best for you, okay? Just saying. August 11th through the 12th, there could be a positive bounce in the Bitcoin and cryptos. August 16th, it could be good for certain cryptos, but certain kind of trades and trades that are in. There could be some kind of profit for people, especially if it's around like building, unfortunately, tech, AI, that kind of stuff. Okay. And then I'm seeing around new financial goals around this new moon, okay? So it could be stable after the new moon. There could be a little bit of and then August 26th to the 28th could be really good. And then Bitcoin will recover around August 30th, okay? Opportunities, like I was telling you, I already kind of told you the opportunities. Okay, so for you people, just for normal people, if you're wanting to do spells or prayers or things like that, August 8th is abundance. I would do an abundance spell if you do prayers or abundance, or you're asking for abundance, doing a candle ritual, a spell work, you're calling in abundance for you. August 8th is a good day for you. If you're doing a visualization, you want to do a visual board, you're doing a visual thing on your computer, your insight is going to be really, really strong around this time. It could connect you to, again, doing prayers for wealth or whatever, August 12th, okay? And then around August 26th, I'm just giving you kind of a couple dates. I don't know if these are, can you do it a day before, a day after? Sure. Or you could do it through the whole month. But I'm just saying, writing your affirmations, putting your goals in, putting your intentions in, because your thinking and your thoughts are going to be really clear around towards the end of the month, okay? Thanks, Kathy. Okay, so Kathy was asking about hurricanes before, and I know I channeled it, and I don't know, obviously I forgot to put it in my paperwork. Sorry, you guys. So I'm going to do a little bit of squirrel here. I'm seeing that, like I said, there could be, I kind of said it here. There could be storms from the 10th to the 25th, especially around the 18th and the 22nd. I want Florida, the Gulf of Mexico, to be really careful around the 10th, 11th, and 12th, and the 18th and the 22nd. It could be around the Gulf, Florida, and then the 18th through the 22nd is more for like the eastern part. There could be the hurricane in, I'm seeing like a hurricane or typhoon around the Philippines, Japan kind of area. It's that, or it's a tsunami or big waves again. What else were they showing me? Because they were showing me the east. Because like I was saying before I even started doing all these readings, we could have a big, massive hurricanes, typhoons, and tornadoes. And I talked about that before. Okay, so here we go. Good energy dates, okay, for you guys. So I'm going to give you dates where it could be good social energy, dating energy, positive financial energy, that kind of stuff. So the August 1st through the 2nd is a good social energy. If you want to go out, go on a date, your first date or something, or you want to take your husband or wife out, good time. Peace. We could bring peace there, okay? Around August 5th and 6th. I'm not saying that these are dead on. I'm just I just went through the dates and asked Spirit what could happen around this time, okay? Creative breakthroughs. There could be some massive creative breakthroughs, innovation. There could be something, a solution to something. Do you know what I'm saying? And that could be for you. It's like, oh, I finally got a solution. I got the babysitter I wanted, or I got the job I wanted, or, you know what I mean? I got the dress that I wanted for my son's wedding or whatever. Okay. So this isn't just, around the political stuff. It's around you too. Okay. So before the full moon, August 9th, August 8th is a joyful day. It's a day to be joyful, a day to, like I said, do your affirmations. You could get spiritual messages. If you're wanting to go on a date, if you're wanting to take your grandkids out, that would be a perfect day. Bring joy into your life around that, okay? Before the full moon. So like August 6th, 7th, 8th, go out, have fun, go on a date, go on a first date, do a little trip, make love to somebody, whatever. Okay, so that could be a joyful time there. August 11th through the 12th is good energy for meditation, for prayers, art, having compassion, understanding. Would be a good day to talk to somebody if you need to talk to a counselor, or talking to your parents, or you need to tell someone some kind of news and you want to, say it slightly. That would be a good day. Don't do it if you're like, I want to get a divorce, and it's like, then you get in a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I want to split, but do it in a nice, calm way could help on the 11th or 12th. Tsunami warnings, west coast of U.S., Vancouver Island, Hawaii, Japan. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for telling us that. Yeah. 8th is Lionsgate. Oh, is it? Oh, I need to do that. Thank you. I usually do readings for the 8th for the Lionsgate. So that's why it's a really powerful time. Yes, 8/8. So Spirit was telling me the right thing. Yes. Okay. August 15th to the 16th, again, if you're wanting to get surgery, if you're wanting to change your hair color, you're wanting to do anything to make you look better, buying clothes, you probably, if you're needing to find that suit or that dress for a special occasion around the 15th, 16th, you probably find it at that time. Or maybe you're doing a new makeup ritual, or maybe you're starting to do a health thing. 15th, 16th is really good. I'm hoping that they're right, because the universe said we might give you a little break there between the 15th and 16th with the weather and the fire and the storms and the hurricanes and da-da-da-da, okay? So I'm hoping that they're right on that. August 26th, 28th is rebuilding, regrowth. They were saying that, again, the weather could be better. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. One of those kind of days, okay? Doom, 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 doom. Okay, and then August 30th, in empowerment. August 30th is a good day for great empowerment. Tsunami warning in Santa Monica right now. Really? And I'm not getting anything. I'm not hearing my phone or anything. I'm in, people are all talking about this earthquake that happened. It's 8.7 now. It happened in Russia. Tsunami warning for the islands, Hawaii and Alaska. Things that I was talking about, okay? The political shift in Iran has religious natures again. Yeah, Zoe. Yep. More celebrities died this week. Was sad with Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Yes. And I said that like a month ago. I said, I'm sorry, you guys. High, well-known people are going to pass away. So prayers to all those people, beautiful people, right? Ozzy Osbourne, we knew he was kind of sick, but the Hulk Hogan, that was a kind of a surprise, wasn't it? I mean, he was really popular like in the 80s and, you know what I mean, the 70s when I was, younger. A lot younger than I am today. Okay. I'm seeing, this is kind of, this is good news. I'm seeing that there could be this peace talk, and I was talking about it before, through Ukraine and Israel, or some kind of border agreement. I feel like it could happen the beginning of this month, but really, really happen at the end of the month, okay? And again, the less storms, and I'm seeing that there could be a beautiful health medical breakthrough that could happen this month of August, okay? Another one of that, okay? So I'm seeing some relief to people. I'm seeing some good news coming through, like I was telling you, beautiful people. If you're wanting to channel, if you're wanting to prayer, like I said, August 8th is a good time to pray. Unity, writing your affirmations. They were saying it's the Lion's Gate. August 12th is a good time to listen to your dreams, doing a water blessing, channeling. And then August 26th, I would send great light to all the people, call on for peace and healing for everybody, okay? Why aren't people liking the video? Yeah, damn it. Because they're all worried about this tsunami thing. So if you're wanting to, like I said, if you're wanting to donate, psychicdebbie.com, there's a donation on there, the P.O. box. If you're wanting to get a reading, psychicdebbie.com. No prayers on Thursdays, you guys. No prayers on Thursday. I'm going to see my son, but I will see you next Tuesday, okay? And so I want to give you guys blessings and smiles. If you like this positive kind of talk, let me know so that I'll do more of those, because I'm going to try to make these videos smaller. I'm giving too much information. I'm going to try to make them smaller so that they're just an hour, okay? So then I can put it on other platforms. So tell me the things that you want to hear so that I can kind of put it in a compartment thing of like, I'm sure the weather, the earthquakes, those kind of things. But if you guys tell me kind of what you want and the majority of what I hear, then I'll put it on there. But I'll create it my own way also, okay? I like the truth and the warnings. Thank you, Leela. Thank you, thank you. So I want to give you guys beautiful blessings and smiles. And look out for the tsunami. I'm going to look it up, you guys. I'm going to look up what's going on here with this earthquake. So prayers to everybody that everybody's okay. And please hit the like button. And please, when the video goes up, please comment, like, and share. It helps me out a lot. All right? I want to give you blessings and smiles. And until next time, bye-bye.